Hello everybody, I'm streaming some Game of Thrones again today. I'm going to try out a deck that I just built. This is Martell, no agenda. I'm using the usual lineup, Sand Snakes added to it though, instead of the Gaston Gray shenanigans. I think I'm going to keep this hand just because I have the Flea Bottom Scavenger in it already. Seems like a good reason. I'm playing against Alex Trigg today, who if I remember correctly, is a pretty good player. Now I've heard his name before. So he's playing Targ No Agenda. Let's see, he's only got 3 cards on setup. A Refugee, Pipe Free, and Eastern Fiefdom. So he's playing some Influence, probably Fire Made Flesh, Incinerate. I would guess probably Flame Kissed as well. And we're both no agenda. I don't think I want to open with Summoned here. So we'll just go... What do I want to do? I guess Retaliation. Usually a pretty good opener. We'll flip here, but he's probably going first either way. Which does unfortunately give him a chance to get a cancel set up, which could cancel my Flea Bottom Scavenger, although I've got Harrenhal myself. He's going to kneel the Fiefdoms here. And he started with King's Landing Coup, pretty standard for a lot of Targ decks right now. He's running to be a dragon, which means probably Danny as his restricted. And this is the first time I'm going to have Mord on the table. I haven't played with him yet. Let's see what else I got. Do we want to go ahead and start the Cancel Fest? Go ahead and play the Flea Bottom Scavenger, try and trigger. I would assume he'll cancel, killing the Refugee, and I can just kill the Scavenger. And then we'll see if he wants to cancel again. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. He's actually going to kill Eerie. So we'll see if he keeps going. Alright, so I'm going to kill my Scavenger and draw 3. Alright, I've got Quentin. I don't think I have the money to play him yet this round, though. I'd rather do some other things. That Pipe Free is going to be a problem. Do I have any way to neutralize him? I do have the Scourge. He's got plenty of cards in hand, though. He didn't play that many. Let's go ahead and get this guy rolling. See what I can find. He's debating whether to cancel that or not. Man, he calls it Thinking is hard to pass up, especially since I already have plenty of other characters. Do I reveal this? How does this work? Nope. Just add it to my hand. And then shuffle my deck. Alright, 2 gold left to work with. Do I want to get the blade rolling? I don't think so. I could really use some more money. So I'm going to go ahead and play that out for next turn. Even though I had the 2 claim. Alright. Do I want to cancel his cancel? I think I will. He's going to cancel again. Do I want to cancel? Yes. Alright, he's going to discard a card to keep the power icon. He's going to do the power challenge without kneeling and kill my dude. So I'm not going to win any challenges this phase, unfortunately, but I am set up decently. As long as he doesn't have a rule by decree, I think I should be okay. Maybe I should have played the Lost Spearman instead of the money. Maybe I should have just opened with Fury of the Sun. We'll do that now. Does that affect him? It might. No. Lannister and Baratheon. Alright, I did not win initiative. He's probably running Bay of Ice. So I don't have to worry about cities. He made me first player. Wonder if that means he has a Varys or something in hand. Got some more money, which is good. I'm gonna go ahead and flea bottom out this messenger. Alright, so I'm definitely going to keep Varys, considering his Piet free. And we'll go ahead and put Varys in Shadows. Do I want to put the Blade in there as well? I can't bring it out this turn. Maybe I should go ahead and play another Messenger and Quentin. Sounds decent. Or maybe I probably should have saved that Messenger for next turn, since I had the flea bottom and I could use it again next turn. Hopefully he doesn't blow up my Scourge, because I just sent the Duke to the bottom. Oh, and you know what? I effed up here. I forgot to keep a gold for Varys. Damn. Alright, well at this point, I may as well... What do I want to do now? Crap. I could play the Spy from Starfall and trigger the Prince of Dorne, but then I won't have a military icon on the board. I guess I'll do that. I was wondering if he might have canceled that just because he knows I have Varys. His Piet Pre's a goner anyways. I'm gonna take the thinking. Arion's a close second though. Oh shit, I am so dumb. He played King's Law this turn. I didn't even pay attention to that. Okay, so he's letting me take that back. And so now do I want to bring out Quentin, or do I want to try and do Sir Eris instead? I think this makes more sense. It's probably what I should have done anyways, even if he hadn't played King's Law. Alright, yeah, so there's the Bay of Ice. What high initiative plots do I have left? Nothing other than Dry Season. You get some power for discarding my attachment. But I did get it triggered twice, so probably worth it. And there goes my knight. Don't see too many decks running Dario, but Bear Knights are doing pretty well right now. That's probably Bear's best deck, so it does make some sense. We're gonna Scourge his Dario, see if he lets that fly. He's got 4 cards in hand. So he says okay. I'll do an Intrigue Challenge and take one of those cards. Finally I have a power. He lost Meraxes, ouch. And do we tie for Dom? Did he spend all his gold? I think he did. Alright, he's got to be a dragon rolling already. What's in his dead pile? Just the refugee, I think? Am I okay with that? Guess so. He's gonna lose the refugee anyways. Next we'll tie for Dom. Oh no, we won't. Never mind. Yeah, we'll tie for Dom, but he gets the power off my house card. Okay, so I'm behind 8-0 here, but I do have a decent lead in board position, I think. What do I want to do here? I could Dry Season and still be able to Flea Bottom in Quentin, but that lack of military icons is really a problem. Let's see, I could Dry Season, Flea Bottom, and Quentin and still play the Lost Spearman, so I think that makes some sense. Alright, so what happens here? May put an in-house character for a cost 3 or lower into play from his or her hand. Okay. I'll play Quentin, and then each player must choose one character he controls and return it to his hand. That worked out pretty well for me. I wonder what he was going for there. Alright, so I am going to pay 1 gold for the Lost Spearman, and then we'll Flea Bottom in Messenger. I think I've got enough money now. I'll keep the event. And then we'll get the Sand Snake engine going. Yeah, next turn I'll get my Myria out. and that should be decent. Now, he's only got 2 gold here. He's not going to marshal anything. I'm going to go ahead and do the military challenge. Oh, should have done intrigue first, actually. Let's see if it matters. It's not a response. I'm going to go ahead and stop that. So he's going to be at 10 power already. I know he's going to cancel it. Interesting. I'll cancel his cancel. Alright, now we'll do the intrigue challenge, which is claim 2, so it should wipe out his hand, I think. Or did he have more cards? No, because he drew some more cards. So he does still have 2 cards left. But this is looking much better now. Got 6 cards in hand. We're relatively even in power. Quentin on the board. He's got 2 gold left, so he'll take Dom. I don't think he valors here, so what can I do to counter? Do I want to do Summon by the Conclave? This is my last shot where I won't have Quentin on my agenda, so maybe I should do it, but I'm going to go for the 2 claim, and it'll also remove the prize from my Spy from Starfall if he valors. Alright, so he does have Aftermath, which is pretty good for him here. He's going to get Bay of Ice for the first time, so he'll be at 5 cards. Got Jaime and Varys, though, which is nice. And he should remember that I have Varys. He's actually not going to marshal anything. That's pretty interesting. Did not see that coming. I wonder if he just got a bad draw or what. So do I want to bring Jaime out here? Definitely going to put him in shadows. And I'm not going to marshal any more characters, so I may as well put the Blade in shadows as well. And is that it? I could actually put Varys in shadows as well. Have to be careful though because I might have cancels. I think I'm fine just doing this. I know he's already used his King's Law, which is nice. So he's going to ambush something in here. Flame Kiss, maybe? No. Alright. Okay, so he's going to discard the Thinking. That's fine. I'll go ahead and Scourge his dude. He says that's fine. So let's see if he's got another trick up his sleeve. Alright, he's got an ambush for Dario, who will discard Quentin. Nice. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. Sorry, he's doing a power challenge. Interesting. I'd already used that. Unopposed, I guess. Alright, he says he's done. Interesting. Why not do the military challenge? What am I missing? I think he knows I've got the Blood for Blood in my hand, if I remember right. Let's see if I can wipe out his hand here. Nope, not even close. All the good events. So I'm only going to snipe one card from his hand. Holy shit. How could he possibly have drawn all of those? This is some crazy stuff. So who's he gonna get back now? What's in there? Pipe Pre? Was he discarded, right? Yeah, I think so. Doesn't he have Pipe Pre in his discard pile? Now what am I missing? Why'd he give for -1? What's the point of that? Should still be 1-0. Okay, so I could do military, but he would win, and he's already got Dom anyways. Puts him at 12. I'm going to take a power from Aftermath. Now what do I want to do? Do I go digging for Quentin again and let him have Danny? Do I have Valor here? Alright, let's do this. Fleeing to the wall makes sense with those Greyjoy decks everywhere. He's going to play first. His fleeing to the wall is going to go off first. And we'll do that, I think. Alright, so do I want Quentin here, or do I want something else? Arion, Red Viper. I've already got my Myria in hand. We'll just go get another Quentin. And I assume he's going to get Danny, especially since he's playing first. Jogo, okay, also makes sense. Get some draw. He did say he's going first, right? I think he would have. Yeah. Alright. Should he have that many cards in hand? What did I miss? You got one here, you got one from the Bay of Ice, 2 from his normal draw. Does Ambush from the Plains put them back in his hand? Maybe it does. I should probably figure that out, because if he has Dario in his hand, then getting Quentin was a bad idea. Yep, okay, so he's got Dario in his hand. That was a mistake for me. Live and learn, I guess. We've got 6 gold. So I'm going to need to bring... You know what, I should have brought Venomous Blade out of Shadows at the beginning of Marshalling. That was a mistake. Forgot to plan ahead there. Let's go here and here, and then we can bring out Jamie, I guess. Or Varys, which one do I want? Alright, we're now even on unique characters, so that helps. So what bounced to his hand? Dragon Knight and Dario, and then he has one other card I don't know. I think that's right. Yeah, now that I think about it, Dario is actually pretty good right now. Alright, so he just inadvertently showed me Young Griff. He's going to keep the military icon on Jogo. He's going to do a power challenge first with Viserys, who should be dead. I think I have to block that, since he's at 12 already. He could use the turning grounds to -1, but then he doesn't have any influence for the Dragon Knight, so that'll stick. Now I can't do a power challenge with my own back at him. Do I want to block this? I think I do. Yeah, I just realized he's got that -1, so I'm just going to oppose it. See if he wants to use a -1 to make it unopposed. And then I'll be able to trigger her ability. So I'm going to trigger Doria. And I'm going to trigger Nymeria when I kill Doria. And he's going to save with Belwas. All makes sense. Alright, I did not read that part of her. Equal or printed cost. Okay. But I did have a target Viserys, so he saves instead. And now I really wish I had a power icon. I was actually thinking about that when I put this deck together. It's pretty light on power icons. Alright, I got rid of Dario, which is important. And now I can do military. She doesn't kneel. Alright, that is unopposed. He's going to kill my only venomous blade target. And I think I've got Dom. Alright, so close game here. Will he Valor next turn? If he does, I can bring out Jamie. Can also Blood for Blood to kill Jogo. Do I want to Valor here? I don't think I can close next turn. Could make Jamie non-kneeling though. And Garrus actually, so maybe I could lose this out this turn. Alright, interesting. Maybe he's not running Valor. So maybe I should have flipped it there? I don't know. I've got to close this turn or I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble. Alright, it's printed strength, so I don't have a target for that. He's only got 2 gold though, so let's see what he can do with that. Okay. Alright, I've got 5 gold. I can bring out Jamie or Quentin. Who's Danny going to kill though? Will I be able to stop her from triggering? I've got to match him with uniques now, but that shouldn't be a problem. I'd really like to get Ariana out there. Alright. So now I've got the power icon I need. Do I want to bring out Jamie? I think I want to save Jamie since I have the Valor next turn, so I'll just bring out one of these guys. Both have Renown. So we'll go there. I think I used the Scourge on Danny here. It shouldn't matter too much though. He's going to give an icon back either way. Which one does he want to give back? He's thinking about it. This is a tough choice here. So power icons I can block, but it would take one kneeling one of my renowned characters. He's going to keep both. I guess that makes sense since I would get a card out of his hand for Intrigue Claim anyways. Maybe he has... I don't think he has a way to make her not kneeling though. Does he still have the Dragon Knight on his hand? Do I know what that card is? Interesting. Threat from the North isn't hitting anything right now, but it could with Marine Tourney Grounds. He's going to do them together. Power Challenge. Okay. So I think I've got to block here. Everything's -1 strength. I nearly forgot that. So this is actually 5 strength. And I could defend with 6. I think this is game because I can only defend with 6 and then 5 once he does the -1. So it's 5 to 5. He gets a claim and he kills the Starfall, Spy from Starfall, which is prize 1. So yeah, he could kneel that, but he's first player, so he would be able to trigger it first. That's game. Close one. I very nearly was able to come back there. All those, the Dario there was really strong for him. I think this deck definitely has some potential, though, with Nymeria, Loreza, and just a few other Sand Snakes combined with Quentin. They're all unique anyways, so I like it. Definitely more interesting than the Gaston Gray version. Alright, so I'm going to stop this and we're going to play one more.